It doesn't. Mission.
Two gay men took off their clothes, climbed a tree, and engaged in lewd sex acts for 4 hours in the tree before hundreds of onlookers.
We are controlling transmission.
Vulva is what girls have down below.
Your breasts grow firm and blossom under their canopy of fragrant silken skin. Feel your breasts swell. Feel them grow firm as they blossom to their natural limit. Feel the sensation.
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
KDK's Lunatic Fringe.
All systems go. Prepare for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to adventure in the amazing year 400 million.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Hello, and welcome everybody to another fine, fun-filled edition and noisy background edition of KDK's Lunatic Fringe. I'm in a very good mood tonight because I'm on vacation starting next week. Not only did I not have to work today, but for the next 7 days, I get paid for not working. I love having 6 weeks of vacation. Like every 2 months, I get a week's vacation, and that's what a lazy ass like me needs. Actually, I'm not a lazy ass. I'm a workaholic, actually, but I need these vacations. And I'll be able to catch up on my audio editing, and I'll be able to stay on as long as I want tonight because there's no work tomorrow. Yay! I'm in such a good mood. And tonight, I guess the biggest news of the night is that we're going to be interviewing the singing psychic Fran Baskerville. Tonight, or sometime later tonight, we'll be giving her a call, and she will share with us her most recent predictions. Anybody who doesn't know, Miss Baskerville is a world-renowned psychic. She's won many awards from psychic societies for Best Psychic of the Year, and she's helped find over 5,000 missing people. That's right. So, this incredibly gifted woman is going to take time out of her busy schedule to talk to us on the air tonight, and she'll reveal her latest predictions, hopefully, and hopefully she can read some of the audience members' I don't know, what would you call it, singing psychogram, psychic singing singogram, something like that. Anyway, she'll read your fortunes on the air, hopefully, so we'll be calling her later on in the program. I have a shit ton of new prank calls from SeanWard.net that I can play throughout the program tonight. New music, new sound effects, all sorts of fun shit that we can do tonight. And, of course, we're going to be making live prank calls. I have 2 phones and 2 phone cards, so we're good to go. We're ready to prank until the wee hours of the morn. I'm completely sober right now, so that you can evaluate my voice now and how it's going to sound 3 or 4 hours from now after I've been drinking beers for a while. It's fun to listen to me get drunk. When I listen to the old episodes, I like to notice the progression as I get more and more drunk. And of course we have drama. As always, there's drama around. There's always drama afoot. And I'll share that with you. I'm not going to do that first off the bat, though. I need to go grab myself a beer number 1 of the night. And you guys can go to the chat room and join the others that are in there. There's 21 people in there, so you go to kdkprankcalls.com or pcuradio.com and click on the link for the chat room, and you can use the Java applet that way, or if you're an IRC user, the address is irc.pcugradio. No, not IRC, just PG. I'm going to confuse every fucking buddy. It's PCUG Radio. PCU.dyndns.org, and the room is PCU. So I'll see you there. If you have ideas for prank calls, send them to me from the chat room. If you would like to interact with the program, I'll be turning the AIM on during this next break, so you can contact me through there immediately at PCU Live on AIM, PCULIVE on AIM. And I'm going to play one of those new prank calls that I told you about from Sean Ward. And I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hey, Andreas.
Yes.
Hey, good to talk to you, man. How you feeling?
Who's speaking?
That doesn't matter, does it?
Of course.
I'm just kidding with you. It's Frank. Frank Mazuka.
I can't remember it.
We hadn't talked in a long time, that's why.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is my sister, she's visiting. She's driving me crazy. What do you think I should do about this?
Your sister
Yeah.
tried to visit me?
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe you could put her up on the couch. If you had an extra couch she could sleep on, because I don't want her staying here.
I can't understand.
Okay, here, check this out. You got a sofa, a couch, in your living room.
Yeah?
Yeah. I need to know if my sister can sleep on it, because she's coming in from Italy, from the old country, and I don't want her staying in my house, because she drives me crazy.
Oh, you doesn't want your sister in your home?
That's right. I want her in your home instead.
Yeah, but I can't rent any...
You can't rent?
No.
No, I don't want to rent. I don't want to pay for it. I just want you to put her up for a couple days. You know, she'll not make a peep. She'll be a good house guest. She won't eat too much of your food or anything.
No, I can't do that.
She's a little bit loud kind of late in the night because she's got her music.
I can't do something like this, my friend, no.
Why not?
Because I don't like it.
Why not?
Because I don't like it. How can I explain it?
That's not being a good neighbor, though.
You can find somebody else.
No, I'm going to find you.
No, I can't.
Come on, Andreas. You said if I needed anything, I could give you a call. Well, I need something. I'm in a bind. I'm in a pinch. I'm in a pickle. I'm in a jam. I need your help. And you can help me.
No, I can't.
No, I'm telling you, you're going to help me.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
She's staying on your couch, and that's final.
Your name is Frank?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frank. I can't do something like this, no.
Why not? How about if we ask your wife?
Because I don't have any room for something like this.
Yeah, you got a couch, don't you?
What do you mean I got...
Come on, she's good looking. You're going to like having her around.
No, don't force me to do something I don't like.
Tell you what. What if I talk her into, like, just sitting around the house in her underwear a lot? What if she promises to, like, wear nothing but a little T-shirt and her panties? Is it cool?
Frank, I'm sorry, I can't do that, okay? I'm not interested in something like this.
I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm asking for your help. My sister's got to sleep on your couch, and that's it. That's all there is to it. It's important.
First of all, I don't know you. I don't know this name. You talk a long time.
What does that matter?
I don't remember any like this name.
Come on. What does that matter?
Okay.
That's not the issue. The issue is this girl sleeping on your couch. Well, can you put the couch on the front porch maybe, and she'll sleep on it there?
I'm sorry, I can't do that. Okay?
Can she just sleep on the front porch?
I have business to do. I go inside.
What business do you have to do?
I got something to do. I can't.
What?
You keep me here to
Tell
talk
me
for
what.
nothing.
Tell me what you have to do. What do you have to do?
Frank, okay, bye.
What do you have to do?
And we're back. And that was called Andreas and the Couch from Sean Ward from SeanWard.net and Peanut Punch Prank Calls, whose show you can listen to tomorrow night, Sunday night, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So even if you think this show sucks, at least tune into Sean tomorrow and see how great he is compared to me, because I really do suck. And I don't want to get into anything big, because there's a time where we're supposed to call Fran Baskerville, and I don't want to end up like running over and being late for Fran, because she's far more important than our stupid asses. So she's got better shows she could be doing, but she's taking time out to talk to us. So the least we could do is be on time. Nunu wants me to call up this guy Tim Searcy, who lives in Indianapolis, and he is apparently, let's see exactly what he says. He's basically the king of telemarketers. He tried to make do not call list illegal because he thinks telemarketers have the right to call whoever they want, whenever they want. So he's basically the king of all telemarketers, and we have his cell phone number. So hopefully we can call and have some fun with him. And Izzy wants me to call... Izzy says, I was going to do a segment called Izzy's Wild Frickin' Wacky World last night on Retard Night, but my sister interrupted me and kicked me off. Can I do it tonight? It's basically a weird/funny news segment, plus we give a call to a news station about the story of the week. Give a call to a news station about the story of the week. I don't get it. But anyway, I told him he can call up tonight when the phone lines are working. The phone lines are not working yet, but I will have them working after we're done with Fran, after we're done with Miss Baskerville. Then, you know, I actually wanted to enlist the help of a gifted prank caller for the call to Fran Baskerville. I wanted somebody to be on the line when I called Fran so that I can, you know, say, oh, we have a caller coming in, and, call for someone to do a voice by character name, and then they can pose their question to Fran. You know, I hit a button on the phone, so it sounds like I click somebody else onto the line with us. And then I can keep going back to the same person as different characters. And I was thinking the only people who could pull that off would be Ted, or Zachary B., or Sean Ward. I suppose I could do it. I could hit the button and click over and come back as Jill and come back as Ed. Maurice would be a dead giveaway, though. It's too close to the real voice. I could be Harvey Firestein calling in. You know, if you make Jill just a little bit deeper, it's Harvey Firestein. Let's see if I can do them. Hello, how are you doing, dear? Oh, that sounds a lot like Harvey. I only want to be loved. Is that so wrong? See, it is a little different. Let's see what everybody else is saying. The Dead wants me to call it Valhalla Pet Cemetery or the Mount Carmel Cemetery. And, who am I going to get if I call a cemetery at 10 o'clock at night? Yeah. I'm going to get the drunk caretaker who's going to go out there and dig up graves and mix them around because I pissed them off. We got Mr. Peepers calling in with Bobby Baldy, Dick Baldy, Ella Skunk, Warren Bonkers, Charles Fucker, Poontang, Bonnie Sicko, Harry Sicko, Kathy Sicko, Milan Sicko, Shirley Sicko, Thomas Sicko, Velbert Sicko, a lot of Sickos tonight, Wilma Sicko, Bonnie Clyde, William Bonnie, Clyde Barrow, Bonnie Parker, Pat and Jerry Garrett, Wyatt Earp, John Henry, Amira Outlaw, Aisha Outlaw, Albertus Outlaw, Buford Outlaw, Charity Outlaw, Dorotha Outlaw, Jerome Cramp, Dick Cramp, Cheryl Nugent, Virginia Cramp, Betsy and Jerry Krabs, Betty Krabs, Corinne and Carl Krabs, Kerwin Krabs, Chris Krabs, Kristen Krabs, Marty Krabs, Dick Krabs, an old guy who sounds like Pindar. Dick Krabs, everybody. Dick Krabs. Robin and Carla Hood, Adrian Playa, Elia Playa, Letitia Playa, Dick Playa, Betty Boop. How many fucking names we got going here? Antonetta Gassy, George Fawaz, Nicola Gassy, Muhammad Gassy, Ted Nugent, Eli Potty, not the real Ted Nugent. Sylvia Crazy, Poison Controls. I'm not going to call up a Poison Control Center. You can't prank a Poison Control Center. Honey Bear Sitco, Honey Bear Mini Mart, Honey Bear Mini Mart, Sheets Convenience Store, Clown and Poop Deck Highway 54. Whatever, that's some kind of business. Doggone Poop Jones. Maxie's Poop and Scoop in Atlantic City. You know, that's pretty much the mentality of the lunatics around here. You just go to people pages and search for poop. The Failure says, hey, this telemarketer called my store, funny shit. Okay, so he's sending me a link to a prank call that I can play sometime during the program. So we have a new prank call during the Failure that I can play sometime tonight. If people remind me, Prank Masters are reminding me about Fran. I'm not going to forget about Fran. And Neil has numbers coming in for Edgar Rickmanis, Karan Krishnamurto, Rajasekar Manjipudi. These are way too hard. I can't even pronounce these. Katrina Briggan Stanfill. Fakita Fardias. Oh, some of these I recognize. Melinda Horhill, Marfina Monkey, Esther Lopiansky. You remember that Lopiansky job? The Dead says, somebody by the name of Sex, W6. Let me close that one out right away. Izzy says, hey, how long is the show on tonight? The show goes until I'm done. And if anybody tells me they want to do a show on after me, that's only going to encourage me to stay on even longer. Because I'm in that kind of a mood tonight. And I really can't get into anything because I have to call up Fran Baskerville in 10 minutes. So, I suppose I'm just going to play a prank call. This is a, which one do I want to play here? I have some prank calls here that I haven't heard yet.
Marcella.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Adam Gibson.
Huh?
What do you want? How are you?
Who is it?
I'm Adam Gibson. I work alone. I don't really like you, right?
I don't know who you are.
John Kimball.
Huh?
I insist. I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Yeah, tell me.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Tell me who you are.
John Kimball.
Huh?
I'm Detective John Kimball.
You have phone wrong number.
I'm a cop, you idiot!
You have wrong number, man.
No, this is not true.
Yeah?
No.
Who is the person you're looking at?
Who is your daddy? What does he do?
It's the wrong number, man.
You want to fuck me?
Yeah?
No, thank you. Yes. John Kimball. Always have, always will.
That didn't even make sense. This is the worst fucking soundboard call I've ever heard. No wonder I haven't listened to it yet. Remind me to delete those. Who is that? Let me go tell you who they are so I can delete them. Eurocop, your calls suck. They're going bye-bye right now. Because I'm in that kind of a mood tonight. Let me find something else I can play, because well, fuck it, I'll just talk. But I've been talking too much. My stupid rambling is going to make people tune out. Well, there's something exciting today, because I stayed up late last night watching horror movies, and I fell asleep on the couch, because I didn't have to work today. Yay! So I watched Mosquito Man. Yeah, Mosquito Man. Cool movie. It put me to sleep, but not because it was bad, because I was really tired. And I got woken up this morning by a penis in my face. So I got to have sex first thing in the morning, and then we got dressed and we went to go buy a new computer for Keith with his income tax refund. And we found a sweet PC for him. It's 3.1 gigahertz, 160 gigabyte hard drive. It's got the new DVD burner in it that has light scribe technology. And basically what that means is when you're done burning your disc, you flip it over, and the laser will burn your track listings or whatever kind of label you design, in black and white, of course, or tones of gray and brown, I guess. It'll burn it directly to the disc. So what this means is that from now on, whenever you buy a CD from kdkprankcalls.com, no more stick-on labels anymore. Now it'll be printed right on the disc, so it won't smudge or smear or fade or peel or bubble or anything like that. Yay! And I'm also going to be designing some graphics for tray inserts and booklets, and I'll just bring that to Staples and have them print them up, because that'll be cheaper than the cost of fucking ink cartridges nowadays. Motherfucking ink cartridges. Fucking $35 for an ink cartridge. $25 or not even, like $29 if you buy them together. Because I got a shitty old printer that uses one for color and one for black and white. But anyway, I digress. I'm stalling so that we can... I don't want to call Fran too early and risk angering her. Maybe she's not ready. Maybe she's still putting her makeup on. Well, she's got to sing, so I imagine she has to prepare her voice and stuff. So you can understand why we're not calling early. We're going to call her in a couple minutes, though. I regret to announce that I forgot to call up the Bigfoot guy. Remember last week I called up the guy who was researching a recent rash of Bigfoot sightings, and he is apparently with the local sheriff's office, and I was supposed to interview him on Monday afternoon, except that I got called into work and I forgot about it. So I never called him, and I didn't want to call later in the week because then people give me an attitude and say, I made time for you to talk to me yesterday, and now I'm too busy to talk to you. So I never bothered calling. We could call him again tonight, and since he's probably already pissed off, we can just aggravate him and get a rise out of him. But anyway, guess what time it is? It's time for us to call up the singing psychic. Oh, this is so exciting. I love the singing psychic. I'm a big fan. So I'm going to dial.
For English, press 1. Please enter your PIN. You have $3.29. Please enter the number you wish to call. $329 minutes.
Hello?
Hello, I'm calling for Fran Baskerville.
Oh, she's out right now, but she should be back in about 30 minutes or less.
Okay, I'm calling from PC Radio. We were supposed to do an interview. She won't be back for a half an hour?
Oh, an interview. Oh,
yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, she has it written down.
Yeah.
She should remember. Was it for right now?
I believe we settled on 10:30, but I can give you a call back.
Oh, it's 9:30 now.
Oh, see, I'm going by East. Okay, I'll call back in an hour then.
Oh, no.
No,
she might be back in 5 minutes. What's your phone number?
You can call us back at the toll-free number.
Okay.
It's 1-866.
Okay.
520.
Okay.
4866.
4866.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have her call you as soon as she gets back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Where are you located?
Connecticut.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Where were you at? Are you in Canada?
No, we're in Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll have her call you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. See, there... apparently there is some confusion about the time zone, so let me go and make sure I turn on that 800 number. If she tries to call, it's going to be fucking busy because we always get hammered with calls. Man, I got to turn it on so they can call back. Man. You know, I didn't even think of that. Didn't we discuss in our call what time it was now? It's cool that we're penciled in. Okay, here we go. The number is going live right now, and I'm gonna keep the calls brief just so Fran can get through. If she doesn't get through, I'll call back in an hour. Either way, we're gonna do our best to get in touch with Fran. Okay, there we go. Now the phone line is working. If you would like to call into the program, it's 1-866-520-4866. But remember, please don't call unless you have something to talk about. If you're calling in going, hey, you know, you may as well not bother. Because I'm just going to say, hey, play the crickets, and I hang up on you if I don't just insult you. Because I'm in that kind of a mood tonight. But don't let that scare you out of calling. By all means, call. Well, that sucks. That's what was taking the piss out of me. I was all excited to be able to talk to Fran, and Well, we're going to talk to her in an hour, or she's going to call us back in a few minutes. I think we'll have a better chance if we call her back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. It is the coffee time?
Yeah.
Yes. Is this the one on St. Clair?
For me?
Is this the coffee time that's on St. Clair?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I was in there this morning. I'm very old. And I left my cane in your store. I forgot it. Left without it. Now I can't walk around.
Sorry, I can't understand you.
My cane that I walk with, I left it in the store this morning when I was in there. And now I can't walk around. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
Do you see my cane around the store there?
I don't know. Could you call tomorrow morning?
Well, how am I going to get around without my cane until tomorrow morning?
I don't know. I just work this afternoon.
Well, you don't just look around. You don't see a cane in the store there? Maybe leaning against the window?
No key.
A cane, not the keys. A cane. Like I needed to walk. Hold me up so I don't fall. One time I fell and I hurt my hip and I was laid out for a week.
I didn't see.
Well, tell me this. Do you think some teenagers, hoodlums might have stolen my cane from your store there?
No.
Well, do you think if I came down, maybe if I crawled down to the store there, you might be able to give me a coffee for free for my trouble?
Sorry, I don't
I'm
know.
in pain. I'm suffering here.
Because this morning I'm not here, so...
But I'm suffering. I'm in pain right here. What are you going to do about this right here? I need you to rectify the situation.
Could you call me later? Now I'm busy.
Well, what time you want me to call you at? You want me to call you in 10 minutes?
Tomorrow morning.
You ain't going to be there tomorrow morning.
The owner is here
I think you trying to give me the runaround, miss.
Okay.
I think you...
And we're back. And if everybody could do me a big favor, go to kdkprankcalls.com and click on the link right up at the top there for the singing psychic. So I want her to be able to look and see a lot of traffic coming from our site to hers, so she doesn't think she's completely wasted her time being on a show that only has how many listeners do we have? We have 770 listeners.
How many people are listening now? It's 10 for every number in the listener box. Okay, we got about 80 listeners. Okay.
Okay. Well, I can't wait for Fran to call back in. I just got to go ahead with the show and just call her back in about an hour or so. Let's see what we got here coming in. Who do I feel like calling? Do I want to call this telemarketer guy? I think I'm going to call this telemarketer guy. Personally, I don't have a beef against telemarketers because I never get called by telemarketers. Sometimes I wish that they would call me more often. I feel forgotten and left out because the telemarketers don't fuck with me. It brightens my day to have even if I don't record it, to have a telemarketer call and I get to fuck with them for a couple minutes. It just makes me happy.
You have reached the offices of the American Teleservices Association. We are either out of the office or all of our lines are busy. If you know your party's extension...
Well, Nunu, you've been carrying on about that number forever, and there you go, you bastard.
Hello?
Hello, Bobby. How you doing, dear? It's Joe.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Who is this?
It's Joe Rosenthal. It's Miss Rosenthal. I live at number 2716. How you doing, dear?
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for you, Bobby. Come
Wait
on,
a minute.
don't be like this. Hello?
Hello, Rick. This is not Bobby.
Oh, can you put Bobby on the phone, please? Or maybe you can help me. The problem is that smell that emanates from your place. Smells like you have a meth lab in there or something. I don't know what it is. How many pets do you have in there?
Bobby, Rick. Here.
Hello? Oh, hello, Bobby. It's Mrs. Rosenthal, the respirator lady. How you doing, dear? Listen, as you know, I'm on the respirator.
Huh?
Hello, as you know, I'm on the respirator. You probably hear it all the time.
Yeah.
And, I'm having an awful time breathing because there's this stench of cat piss that, you know, how it's like ammonia and it just gets in your lungs. And it makes everything go watery.
Uh-huh.
So, what can you do about it? How many cats do you have in that place?
Cats?
Listen, I'll pay for somebody to come in and shampoo your rugs or something to get rid of that smell.
Where? At my house?
Yes, this is Mrs. Rosenthal from next door, the respirator lady.
I don't have any cats in my house.
Well, what is that smell from? I'm not sure what it is, but, you know, Agnes was saying it was a meth lab.
Who was saying it was meth?
It was, Gladys. No, it was Agnes. You know, we were sitting down on the bench sharing a pint of ice cream, and we were talking about that smell that comes from underneath the door at your place when the wind blows through. And it just smacks.
Where, at the shop or the house?
See, I'm lower than you because when I get out, I'm in the wheelchair. So it just smacks me right in the face. Oh, my God. Oh, just thinking about it makes me queasy. Oh. So listen, I'll call someone and I'll have them come over and shampoo your carpets because I can get it done for you for free.
I don't need my carpet shampooed.
Well, yes, you do. What else is causing that smell? You have piles of garbage or dirty laundry or something in there.
And where?
In your place there. So you probably don't recognize it because you're in amongst the smell all the time. But when you walk from outside to in, I bet it hits you like a ton of bricks.
In my place where?
At number 2718 resides Mr. Bobby Baldy, the guy with the smelly apartment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any smell.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't smell it because you're in and amongst it all the time, but I smell it. Just thinking about it makes me queasy. I need it.
When did you smell it?
Listen, I'm going to call my friend. He works for Electrolux. He'll come out and clean your carpets for free.
When did you smell it?
I smell it every day. I gotta go near that place. I roll by in my wheelchair and it smacks me in the face, you know, like in the cartoons, where the smoke would come out and grab the character by the nose and pull it to the food. That's what it's sort of like with your place. It comes out and it sticks its fingers up my nose into my brain and I damn near black out.
Nah, I don't have no smell coming from my house.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk to the landlord so we can go in there someday when you're not home and we'll clean up your carpets for you or whatever it is that stinks so bad.
Talk to who? The landlord?
Yeah.
I am the landlord.
Well, then I'll talk to you.
Who are you talking to now?
Someday when neither of you are home, we need to get somebody in there to clean up the mess. If you're not going to do it yourself, we'll have somebody else do it for free.
You better talk to somebody else.
Well, you know what? I'm going to report you in that stench because I don't have to live in this. The state can force you to clean up that mess. I bet you're like those people that has, like, tunnels of garbage all piled up throughout your place.
He's got tunnels from piles of garbage throughout his place. You always see, every once in a while, you see somebody from Manhattan, like, being dragged out from an apartment they haven't left in 30 years. And the house consists of walls. It's like a catacomb with walls made of old newspapers and magazines. And you see some disheveled, decrepit old miser coming out, looking like he just pulled him out from a cave. And you know, every time I've seen it happen, it's always in Manhattan.
Decided he would go on soap clippers. I never heard anything as silly and as ridiculous as that. Shut up, little man. Shut up, little man. Shut up, little man. I didn't see you trying to cut your toenails. I don't want to see you cut your toenails. So why would I worry about it? For God's sake, shut up, little man. I don't want to watch you cut your toenails. Don't do that. Those are all mine. Those are all mine. I pay for them. I pay for them, not you. I would like to have eaten tonight also, but I can't because of you talking about toenails. Nobody wants to watch you cut your toenails, and nobody would steal your toenail clippers.
You son of a bitch!
Are you PCU Prank Call Underground Radio?
And we're back, and that was a pretty good fun prank call to the Cat P/Meth Lab guy who totally didn't catch on. We got a good 4 or 5 minutes out of him, I suppose. We're going to have to call Fran Baskerville back because I can't just keep the phone line open waiting for her to call. You know, I got a show to do here, and people have a hissy fit if I'm not doing shit with the phone. So if anybody wants to call in, it's 1-866-520-4866, and that is toll-free, but please don't call in unless you have an agenda. Please. Even if it's something that you want to plug, it doesn't matter to me, as long as you're just not cricket-worthy.
Hello?
Hi, is that Yan?
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, how are you do?
I was calling from Atlantic Research, and we're conducting a brief survey on business banking.
Very good.
Do you have a few minutes?
I have 5 minutes.
Okay, great. Are you the primary decision maker?
For what I do for business, for make decision. Decisionarios.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you or any of your family members work for a bank or a financial institution?
For what we do for my father, for what he do for he work at the bank, for customer service.
Okay. And what type of?
PCU, can I help you?
Hello. Here's
Fran.
She's here.
Hey, great.
Hello?
Fran, great to
Oh,
hear
I'm
from you.
sorry. Yeah, my granddaughter had me at the store. Hold on a minute, I'll change lines.
Okay, no
Oh,
problem.
that's not the right phone. Okay, hold on a minute.
Okay.
There we go. Is that better?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Fran, we're live on the air right now.
Okay.
And I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to
Oh,
call into
certainly.
the
I'm
program.
sorry. Uh-huh.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Everybody, singingpsychic.com. You can go there and read about Fran's long and illustrious career in the field of psychic research. No, we wouldn't call it psychic. Do you do psychic investigations or just?
Yeah, I do actually. I have actually I found over 5,000 missing kids through Jesus Christ Helps Me. I'm Christian, and I pray about it. But I got hit by a lumber truck and had a near-death experience a number of years ago. And basically, it changed my life, and ever since I've been able to find missing kids and help people with their lives. I got hit by an 18-wheeler. Me and my car, that is.
It's wonderful that you have this gift, but how did the accident happen?
Actually, I was at a beauty shop across the street, and they backed into my passenger side. I was waiting till it opened, and they thought I had gone on, and I had this little voice tell me to leg against the driver's door. I would have really been crushed, and
I was stacking lumber from my waist up to the top of my head, and the top of the car was tore off, and we were hanging on the back end of the 18-wheeler, fully loaded with lumber, and in midair, and I had a near-death experience. I went on the other side and saw the angels, and my father had passed on, and I heard the Lord, and ever since then I've been able to find missing kids, and I've always been close to the Lord. I've always been a Christian, but that brought me right real close. And I went over the other side and saw the angels, my children down here, and I could see how life's for them. And it looked like if I didn't come back, my daughter would die at 15. If I did, it looked like she lived to be an old lady with 2 kids. And we've got the first grandkid and now, but
congratulations.
Thank you. She did almost die at 15, so I picked to come back, of course, and it's been different ever since.
Well, that's wonderful. Fran, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. I heard about you first on the Howard Stern show and on the E! television show. And we have a lot of listeners who are very interested in psychic phenomenon and such. And we were wondering if you would be able to share any of your recent predictions
Sure,
with
they
us.
can just ask me a question, and I'll sing them a song.
Okay, so if there's anybody, this is internet radio that we're on right now, Fran. So the good thing about that is everybody who's sitting in front of the computer all over the world, and they can type their questions into me, and I can repeat them for you, if we can do
Certainly.
that. But I can ask you something personal about my life.
Certainly.
I'd like to know about my future, like my financial future, and basically about fame and fortune.
Well, I see things looking up for you next year, and I see a big race coming up, and I see a lot of success coming to you in the next 10 years, and an investment that'll really pay off for you. And it looks as though you'll have money to buy property, and you'll have money to make money with, and I think your show's gonna be real great. Oh, yeah, hey there. And I see some hot loving coming up for you.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Fran. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. And we have somebody from the chat room who is asking about a recently deceased father.
Okay. I feel like he loves you very much. He's watching from above. And he says he loves you a lot, and his legs are free, and he can run real good. And he can fly through the air, too. And he's your little guardian angel. And he's up there with a kid or two, and some other people that love you, too. And everything's dandy. He's in a great place, and he's watching you. Hey.
Thank you, Fran. Thank you. I'm playing the applause sound for you. You can't hear that. I'm playing that on the air.
Okay.
Let me see what people are saying here. Nobody's
I
asking.
do see a new car for you coming up.
A new car?
Uh-huh.
A new car. That would be great.
Uh-huh. What, do you have, a truck?
Right now, I have a Ford Taurus SES from 2001.
Okay. Well, I see something like a truck or van, something big, and it feels like it'll be new.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I wasn't looking into a new car, but you never know what happens.
Yeah, well, hopefully nothing else. People tell me, oh, no, I got a new one the other day. Is that a problem with it or something, happened. But anyway, hopefully, I think it's a good thing.
Let's
Maybe
talk
you'll
about...
register somewhere for one or something.
Enough about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about some of your... what do you call it when you predict something and you're dead on about it? Is there a special word?
Well, that's usually most of the time, but I'm very lucky. I've had about 95% accuracy rate. Usually, if I'm not dead on, it's my timing or something. But that's only 5% of the time. 95% I'm right on.
Can you share with us some of your biggest successes?
Yeah, I think the last thing was that Tucson, that big wave I predicted in the earthquake in the Pacific, and I said it would, kill people in 6 countries in India, And I didn't call it that at the time, but that's what it was, you know. And our weekly show I do, and I said, hey, you predicted this too sudden, you know, prediction, and tsunami, and basically, you know, this is on my website, but and I predicted Johnny Carson's death, unfortunately, about 4 days before he died, and when no one knew he was going to die, you know, and just lots of things, Princess Di's death, and JFK's plane crash, and really actually was somebody on a show that had asked me about him, and they said, will he run for political office? And I said, about 2 weeks after he said he would consider it, he will die in a small plane crash. And, you know, I was shocked, too. I wouldn't have really planned to predict that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the craziest thing I ever predicted was in Canada. I was making predictions here in the States, fixing to go over there, and I predicted that this lady's house would fall in a hole in New Waterford, Canada, and it did. And unfortunately, when I got there, you know, we gave her free reading, and she came in and she said, my house fell in a hole yesterday, and it was built under coal mine was underneath it, and you know, nobody knew it was there, and that's why it's in a dark tunnel, you know, and all these new houses fell in a hole, but nobody was harmed, so that was good. And so, but you know, sometimes it sounds crazy to me when I predict things, and sometimes it's, you know, something logical, but usually my most craziest things come true real fast.
Can you, is there any way of describing exactly how the messages are received by you?
Yeah, sometimes I didn't dream, sometimes I didn't prayer. You know, and sometimes it just flashes before me like a TV screen in my head, and sometimes it's in Technicolor and it's real clear, and I'll have hear an inner voice on it, like what people are saying or something. And then sometimes it's blurry, you know, and I get pieces and parts. And it really depends on how deep I look into it, how much time I take to look into it usually. Like if I go further, for instance, go further like that, well then, you know, it goes a lot deeper. And so basically it just kind of pops out of my mouth, I guess, most of the time. And it comes in song. I get everything in song. I don't always sing for the police or the FBI when I'm working on missing person case. In fact, I've worked on so many cases that over the last 20 years I have my own private investigation company licensed by the federal government, and I'm probably the only well-known psychic that does in the state of Texas. And Baskerville Sherlock Holmes Investigation Company, and that's on DetectiveInvestigator.com. And, of course, my other one is SingingPsychic.com. But it has a lot of my predictions and stuff like that. And I've been on Letterman, Good Morning America, Howard Stern a lot, about 15 times, because I don't take my clothes off. I just usually, you know, do predictions, and he's always been nice to me.
So now, when you receive your predictions, do they come to you in song form?
Yes, they do.
Oh, so the spirits are singing for you?
Yeah, but I hope I communicate with Jesus Christ and archangels. That's what I think I'm doing. And sometimes my grandmother will come to me, or a grandfather came to me right after it happened and told me where the family wills was. And I was looking at a candle, and I just saw him in the candle, and grandfather, what are you doing in the candle, you know? And it was right after it happened, and I can hear this inner voice, you know, where to find the family wills in Mississippi. And eventually went there and found them, and no one really knew they were there in an old trunk, and some things my grandfather had written before he died. And so, yeah, it's kind of been you know, I kind of say, okay, God, what are we going to do today? And I do work on murder cases, and I do work on all kind of cases, and I do, and I'm well known for that. I found the girl in Dublin, Ireland, through Jesus Christ, beginning right after school started in Dublin, Ireland, about 2 weeks in.
So when you identify where people are, do you get an image of a place in your head, or do you see a road sign?
Usually I do. And like when I went to Alaska and I found 250 kids there, and it called, I was looking for one boy from a Cincinnati radio show. And I went there eventually in person. The mother kept crying every night and, you know, upset. And finally I went there and stayed there 3 weeks, and I found kids from 5 and up that had been stolen from all over the United States there. A lot of times wilderness areas is where they take stolen kids that are not stolen by their parents, you know, or Mexico wilderness or Canada or something like that.
So you found a mass grave?
Yeah. Well, no, they were alive, and they were in a cult there, and they thought they were training them, and they had stolen from all over the United States.
So not only have you helped find 5,000 people, you helped bust up a cult that was kidnapping children.
Yeah, and they thought they were doing something, healing them, you know, and they were lost tribesmen or something, you know. That's a weird thing, you know, but,
well, we're lucky
you
to have
to really
people like
watch
you
the
on our
kids
side.
close, you know, and that's when I started really looking for kids. What did you say?
I said we're lucky to have somebody like you here to do the Lord's work for us, Fran.
Well, thank you.
And it's a great thing that the Lord has chosen you to bring this gift to everybody.
Yeah, everybody does have it, actually. We
I
all have
felt
it.
that I have latent psychic abilities because...
Yeah, everyone does, actually.
You know when you get feelings of deja vu, except to the point where you can guess what's going to happen next? That happens to me a lot, except I don't know what to do about it or how to control it.
Well, you just kind of let God control it. You just pray about it, and the way I do it is just kind of pray about it, and the Lord kind of controls it. If you need to know it, you'll know it.
Okay, well, Fran, I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Do a little meditation, I guess.
I want to thank you for sharing your songs with us and taking the time to talk to us on the air. And everybody visit Singing Psychic and DetectiveInvestigator.com. Or is that it? Yeah, DetectiveInvestigator.com. Everybody go visit those sites, and if they want to hire you to find a loved one or to just do general readings, you do private readings for people as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Wonderful.
And thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you,
I'm sure
Fran.
it's going to do well.
God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
And that was Fran. And I wanted, because of the nature of the show, I wanted to mess with her more. But, well, first I said, why don't I ask her if we can have her call random people and just start singing, you know, just sing their predictions. And then I said, okay, why don't I have somebody else on the line with me, and I'll click over and say, oh, we have a call from Thurston, and I'll click over and it'll be Jack, or Zach. And then say, we have a call from Miranda, and click over and Zach can do Miranda. That would be good if I had set it up better, but I don't want to mess with Fran because she's a nice lady. And if she really has legitimately found all these people, you got to say there's got to be something to it. You don't just find all these people by accident, just by blurting out places. I could blurt out places, but you're not going to find any abducted children or dead bodies there that I know of. Anyway, I'm going to take a break, take a piss, come back, and we'll continue on with the reason why we're here with the prank calls. Okay? So hang in there with me, my peeps, my lunatics. I spoke about Keith's computer. He has this new computer where the hard drive is twice as big as mine and it's 3 times faster than mine, and now he can finally install all of his games on it and they'll play properly, because he was using an old 756 megabyte machine, or megahertz machine, the old Compaq, which I don't know if I want to keep the Compaq intact or rape it for parts, because it has a lot of good parts in it, and I could use it in my PC to boost me a little. Or I could leave it intact in case Ted ever gets scared again. So I would have a computer I could just leave on all the time as a server to run an internet radio station. I don't know. And Hellbringer keeps asking me to go into a private chat session, and I did, but he never said anything. So I'm just going to leave it open, and I'll take a peek at it in a moment. Katie, you should have gotten her to do a promo. You're absolutely right, Phil. What was I thinking? It was one of those cases where a bit was ruined because I was concerned about people tuning out. I gotta remember not to look at that fucking Radio Toolbox. Fuck it. I'm just gonna close it. Let me close Radio Toolbox. There. Now I don't even know how many people are listening. Opni broke. Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't read. Nope. What? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. No big deal. Hellbringer just wanted me to op him. So there we go. Hellbringer is opt. Welcome back, Hellbringer. It's nice to see you back around these parts. And let me see who I'm going to call next. Who's got some good ideas coming in? Do one of my calls tonight. Call Texas Tinkle Sprinkle Company. See, if you give me a company, odds are nobody's there. It's late at night on a Saturday, and everybody's off. So, don't think I'm a dick because I'm not going to call that number. And Mr. Peepers has more numbers coming in. He's got the number for James Randi. He's the amazing Randy. The magician, the amazing Randy. How great would it be? Because Amazing Randy is a psychic debunker. Not only is he's a gifted charlatan, because he admits that he doesn't have any psychic or magical powers. He's a gifted charlatan because he can reproduce the results of just about any psychic. And he's a debunker who has a bounty. If anybody, I think it's like $100,000. If anybody can prove that they really have psychic powers or abilities, then he'll give them $100,000. And he's had that reward going for like 20 years now, and nobody's ever been able to claim it. It would have been cool if I could have called him with Fran on the line, and Fran could have set up a meeting with him where she can prove that she has her psychic abilities and win his $100,000. Do we want to call James Randi? Regina Russell, she does psychic readings. We can call up Regina Russell. Is this going to be the psychic night? We'll just call up psychics. See, if I call up a psychic number, odds are it's probably their house.
Hello, this is James Randi.
James Randi. How are you doing this evening? This is Katie K from PCU Radio.
Mm-hmm.
It's an internet radio station. And, hello?
Yep.
We're doing a live show right now. We're wondering if you could come on the air with us for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hang on a second. And we're back, everybody. And we have on the line with us the amazing James Randi, psychic debunker extraordinaire, as well as world-class charlatan. And that's not an insult, because your claim to fame is that you can reproduce any results that can be produced by any supposed psychic.
No, never said that.
No?
No.
I'm sorry.
Some of them say they can fly, they can raise the dead, they can talk to the dead, that sort of thing. I can't talk to the dead.
How about that levitation trick? You can reproduce that, right?
Any magician can do that, yes.
Yeah. But how does he do it on the street without anybody realizing how it's being done? Or are those just actors paid to look astounded?
No, this is a much more complicated story than that. Those are the thing that David Blaine does, for example, is called the Balducci move.
Uh-huh.
And it was originated by a fellow in New York City many years ago who practiced mime. It's a mime maneuver. And if you see it in person, you see exactly how it's done.
Are there any mirrors involved or stuff like that?
No. This is a mime doesn't go around using mirrors and springs and things like that.
What about Fran Baskerville? Have you ever heard of Fran Baskerville, the singing psychic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember from some time ago.
Yeah, she's been on Howard Stern and Good Morning America and stuff like that. What do you think about her? Legitimate or completely bogus?
Well, you've got to remember, people like Stern will have folks on like this because they're amusing, they're entertaining, they're eccentric. Doesn't mean that you put any stock in what they're saying. They're clowns, you know. They're there for amusement. They wear the red nose and they say silly things. They blow horns.
Yeah. Now, I understand you've had a reward for quite some time now for anybody who can prove that they have legitimate psychic abilities.
That's right.
And how many people have come forward and actually tried to win your money?
Well, over the years, several hundred. But the problem is there have been thousands of applied. Most of them can't make a statement about what they can do under what circumstances. So it rather stops at that point because they can't get their wits together. They just they make all kinds of strange statements like, "Oh, I get impressions." Well, I get impressions too, but I don't think it's paranormal or psychic or supernatural. Now, these people who have tried have always failed the preliminary test. In order to win the $1 million, which is the prize that we offer, they have to pass the preliminary test and then the actual formal test. No one has ever even come close to passing the preliminary test so far.
Can I ask what the preliminary test consists of?
Yeah, you have to do what you say you can do. If you say you can fly by flapping your arms, you fly by flapping your arms. If you say you can predict the outcome of the election, you predict the outcome of the election, whatever the claim is.
And with just you observing, or you have cameras?
No, I don't have anything to do with it. We turn it over to independent people that they agree will treat them fairly, and that we agree will do a good job of it, and it happens that way. I wouldn't be one of the person doing it, because I would always find them not to be psychic, of course, because I want to hold on to the $1 million.
Yeah. Would you say that there's any magician or psychic out there that has ever baffled you, like you can't explain how they've done something?
No, not so far. As a magician, I know how the magicians do their tricks. It sometimes takes a little bit of thought, but it always comes out. The stuff the magicians do is quite standard. And what the psychics do is just imitations of what the magicians have been doing for generations.
Exactly. And you don't believe in ghosts or possession or anything paranormal at all, right?
Or the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus. And the same kind of proof applies to them too. No, these things are all anecdotal. And people love to tell stories about them. The stories usually get better the more they tell them.
Yeah.
They like to tell stories about seeing the ghosts and whatnot. What they're saying is, I saw something that I didn't understand, and I assumed that it was a ghost. But, I'm always willing to be shown. I'm $1 million worth of willing to be shown.
Have you ever participated in a psychic investigation anyplace haunted?
About 40 times over the decades in this part of the world and other parts, yes.
And nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
In an old house, you get a lot of creaky noises, and people say, oh, that must be a ghost. No, it's an old house, and old houses creak, and they have weird wind noises and such, and anomalies of various kinds. That doesn't mean that this is necessarily a ghost. Old houses make noises.
And EVPs, do you think they're all faked, or it's just the people are stretching too hard to hear what they want to hear?
Very few of them are fakes. They're just people that are using their imagination, and they're reading a lot of significance into perfectly ordinary events.
Yeah. Well, the amazing Randy, I want to thank you for chatting with us for a few moments here. And is there a website that we can direct listeners to?
Funny you should ask. Yes. www.randi, that's RANDI.org. And if they take a look in there, they'll see that we renew it every Friday around noon or so. We put up a new page, and all the other stuff is archived, so they can look back for several years to see what we published on this every day.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Randy, and God bless you.
Great pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's turning out to be the regulars, the monsters of psychics tonight. We got the amazing James Randi, who looks a little like Dr. Demento, but he's a great guy too. So go to Randi, RANDI.org, and check out his site. Like he said, it's updated every Friday, so you can go and look at the latest in the world of psychic debunking and charlatanry. I thought he got like a little upset at first when I said he was a charlatan, because I thought that was something that he prided himself on, that he could reproduce everybody else's results if he so chose. But anyway, that was fun. We're not doing a whole lot of it. We got celebrities tonight, but we got no prank calls. So it's time to call somebody. Let me see who I'm going to call. I'd like to do some collaborative prank calls, so if there's anybody who wants to do prank calls with me, feel free to call in on the private line, and we can do some prank calls. Let's get some other people in here to have some fun with us. Mr. Peepers! Thank you for James Randi's number. Let's see what else he's got coming in. From the top. There was somebody that he said sounded like Long Dong or something. Where was that one? Old lady, redneck lady, black lady, old black lady, old black lady, old black guy, black girl, old guy, funny sounding old lady, old guy, old lady. I love this one. It gives me a description of the type of person that I'm going to get. Hispanic lady, Hispanic woman, young girl, Hispanic woman, old guy, always a good standby, the old guys. the Hatboro Wawa convenience store in Delhi. They have their own brand of dairy and bakery products. The Wawa mascot is a goose named Wally, and the president of Wawa's name is Dick Wood, and his son is Dick Wood Jr., and people like to call him Little Dick. Maybe this is a good place for an old-style sweet milk call. Old-fashioned sweet milk call. I haven't done a sweet milk call in years. They're so stupid. A sweet milk call is my equivalent of, did you page me? That's the KDK equivalent of, is your refrigerator running, or did you page me? Calling up and asking for sweet milk.
Hi?
Yandu, hello?
Hello?
Oh, Kaki!
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey. I'm sorry, my grandfather was just calling here, and he's hard of hearing, so he was yelling, and she hung up on me.
Huh?
Poon?
It's the wrong number.
No, put pun on.
Huh?
Pun.
Pun?
Yeah. Mrs. Tang?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey. I'm sorry about that before. That was my grandfather. He's deaf and he's crazy. He was just screaming into the phone. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm calling because we haven't seen you down at the buffet lately, and I wanted to invite you down.
Say that again?
We haven't seen you at the buffet lately, and I want to invite you down, you and your husband down, and me and Jill and my grandfather will come along.
Oh, I think, are you make the right number?
Mrs. Tang.
Yes.
Yes. See, there you go.
Who's calling?
So what's a good day for you? We'll get together at the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, you get a buffet?
Yeah.
I think you got the wrong number. I don't know you.
Are you dissing me and Grandma and Grandpa?
No.
Is it because I'm gay? Kitty Lunatic Friends are on the air.
Hey.
Hey. Everybody David Copperfield.
Who's that?
Okay, you'll be Doug Henning then. Remember Doug Henning?
No.
Disturbing gay psychic magician guy.
Let me see, Doug.
I'm just showing my age now. Do a Google search on Doug Henning. Very funny.
I'm doing right now. Oh God, even the borders on his website are all rainbowy.
Is there a phone number on there by chance?
We want Doug's memory to live on.
He's dead? Oh, probably the AIDS.
Probably the AIDS, yeah.
Probably the AIDS. And I just pissed off every gay listener.
His Doug Henning's Magic Show DVDs are currently sold out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Selling like hotcakes ever since his death. How long has he been dead? Probably years and years.
Wow.
What?
I was just looking at, like, the DVD covers. They show him, like, floating in the air.
Does he look very sprightly?
Yes, he does.
Very elfin?
Yeah.
Isn't like he belongs on Pixieland.org?
He's got a biography on Rotten.com.
Somebody find me the phone number for Suzanne Muldowney, the underdog lady. I've been wanting to talk to her for years, too.
Wow, this guy really does look like a blast from the past.
So how are you doing tonight, Ted?
Oh, I'm good.
It's like a star-studded night tonight so far.
Yeah.
We got the amazing... You know who the Amazing Randy is. He's actually quite famous.
He is?
He's been on, like, tons and tons of talk shows and shit.
Right.
Movies and shit like that.
So, did you call Bigfoot? Because, I didn't...
No, I never called the Bigfoot guy because I was supposed to talk to him on Monday afternoon, and I ended up getting called into work, and I forgot about him.
Oh, okay.
And then I didn't want to call later because I figured he'd be pissed at me for not keeping my appointment with him, so I was like, fuck the Bigfoot guy.
If everyone lived with a sense of wonder, their lives would be filled with joy.
You know, one thing I noticed is, if I say I'm from PC Radio, people tend to buy it and think it's legit, rather than saying I'm from KDKPrankCalls.com.
Yeah, right.
If I say PCU radio, they think it's on the level.
They're like, oh, okay, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, PCU radio says it all. PCU radio. They probably think it's like WPCU or KPCU or something. Is there a W or a KPCU?
Too legit to quit. Oh, God. See, now I'm showing my age.
What? Must have
Too legit to quit? Who the hell?
Oh, too legit to quit. I thought you said if the glove doesn't fit.
MC Hammer, yeah. Too legit to quit.
You're furiously typing in front of your keyboard.
Yeah, I am.
You feel like making calls tonight?
Too legit to quit. Quote 3 times. Sweat running all over my chest. I don't quit, no. I just press harder, yeah.
Well, do the rap, do it as Jack. Can you find like a karaoke version of the song and sing it as Jack?
It's part of 100% legal MP3 downloads, of course. Who wants to pay for it? Let me see, can I download Too Legit to Quit? Yeah, I feel like doing calls.
Okay, who would you like to speak to? We got a Hispanic lady, we got a foreign-sounding guy, we don't know what nationality, or an old guy. Or an old lady.
Hello? Hi, Wilma?
Yeah?
Hi, this is Jack.
Who?
Jack. I want to know if you enjoyed the single CD we sent out to you. Did you like it?
I don't even...
Well, this is Jack calling from PCU Radio.
From where?
PCU Radio. And, we sent you a CD, to sample some great current music.
No, I didn't get anything like that.
You didn't get a CD with,
No.
Too Legit to Quit on it?
Too legit to quit. Now, if I hit this button...
Ow!
Sorry.
Please enter the number you wish to call.
Oh, that worked. Yeah, I finally figured something out for once.
Hello, please leave after the tone. Why is it so...
Hello? Why does your answering machine speak so slowly? I'm not retarded. It was like, please leave your message after the tone. Bye-bye.
Ow. For some reason that just cracked me up. And I accidentally hung up the phone, so I'm going to have to redial it again. We got a redneck, an old Hispanic lady,
I can dial too if there's a bunch of numbers somewhere.
Okay, well, are people sending you numbers?
Not at the moment, but I...
Okay, well, people send PCU Radio from the chat room some numbers so that you can dial too if you like.
Yeah, I have 2 phone cards programmed into the phone.
And you're rubbing it in that you're faster than me? I can
you know, this totally cool thing, if any of you out there want to become rich and famous, I don't know if people know about this, but my professor was telling me, and it's like part of a project we have to do, but Amazon.com has opened up their entire database. So you can send data requests to their server, and you can get all of the information about the items that they offer. And so you can construct a website that basically just pulls information from their database, and let's say you opened a cooking website and all you showed was cooking stuff from Amazon but organized in a certain way. And so when people clicked on something, it would say, give you all the details about it, and say, oh, by the way, if you want to buy it, click here. And then you get commission for selling Amazon stuff.
Yeah. That's the way the Google AdSense works. It's only through Google.
Yeah, so it's Amazon opened this thing up, so they have every book in the world basically, and things that no one thinks Amazon sells. But for example, you could have a lawnmower website, fucking sell lawnmowers and not.
Would you be able to help me with a problem? I want to install advertising on the site. The black day has finally come. KDK is going to ads.
I'll help you with whatever, if it's HTML or whatever, that's not a problem.
I suppose I could just do it in a separate frame that loads at the bottom of the page or the top of the page. You know, just paste it in there.
Where's the best place to place it?
Probably the top.
Annoying people.
Well, it wouldn't be like a pop-up ad. It would be like you've seen those Google AdSense banners.
Yeah, they have vertical ones and they have horizontal. So
I would probably go with the horizontal one at the top, not the vertical. Or who knows? I could put it like all the way to the right, but then nobody sees it. The whole point is to make money off it. Francis, I'm going to be successful. I got to do something in order to be.
I think the way to be successful, seriously, is we should have like if you have like certain music to recommend or something, or even like prank CDs or whatever to recommend, you can have a section of the site that links through to Amazon. So you can actually display the graphics. Like they even allow you to get like from their service, you can get the URL for the graphic, the rating, the reviews, like all that stuff.
Okay, so we'll have Google AdSense at the bottom and Amazon stuff at the top, or something.
I got like a separate page, just like.
And then we'll have pop-ups that you can't get rid of. It'll say click here to close, but when you do, it'll install spyware.
Whatever. I don't know.
Oh, you don't really think I would do that?
I don't think you would. Well, you know those ad banners that pop up. Some of them install cookies on your computer.
Yeah.
So that they know, like when I had TEDWeb like super added out.
Yeah.
Like even when you click to listen, it would make you go through a freaking ad.
Yeah, ad whore.
Ad whore, yeah, exactly. And it would store a cookie on your machine to say, okay, if he hasn't seen this within the last, if it's been only less than 10 seconds, don't show it again. So, yeah, they, ad whore.
Okay, well, let's call somebody. We have an old lady, an old Hispanic lady, or an old redneck guy.
Oh, redneck.
Okay. Somehow I knew you were going to say that.
I don't know what it is.
Do what? $10 says he says do what at least once.
I'm away from the phone right now. Man, I shall get right back to you.
You gotta leave my message.
Man, I tell you, these damn folks around here don't respect us old country people, know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You shut up, little man. Man, I need me some Coke 45. What the fuck am I talking about?
Please enter the number you wish to call.
You slipped into a black guy there. You need some Coke 45. What was it, like 20 cents? Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, Ellie said she had a card if anybody wanted it.
Hello? 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 Hi, this is Jack. Somebody parked in my space. What? Somebody from your house there parked in my space.
What space?
The space on the street. It's mine. Can you move your car?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your big ugly ass car is in my space. And I really need it removed immediately.
What car? Just a minute. Let me get my husband for you, because I haven't...
Get him.
What?
Nothing.
Suzanne.
Where is our car parked? Where is our car parked?
Right there.
Where's the pickup parked? Where's the pickup parked, Brock?
Shut up, little man.
Yes? Well, here's somebody that just said, get your ugly ass car out of
Hello? Hello.
I want you to stop drinking my vodka and move that goddamn car.
What car?
You son of a bitch.
Huh?
Shut up, little man.
Let me go turn.
A cool dinner made it, and now it's all going to shit again because of you.
Let me go open my garage door. Hold on.
My keys, and I want my billfold. And I mark it. I mark it so I know what's happened. And I know you drank my vodka.
Hello?
Shut up, little man.
Hello.
Shut up, little man.
Stop it.
I'm standing in front of my garage right now with the lights on.
Move your piece of crap.
All right, now pull your pants down.
If you touch my vodka again, I'll call the police. That's it. I want you out of here. And I'm trying to sleep. And Tony's trying to sleep.
Shut up. Don't talk to me that way.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am? I'm a sir.
I'm very hard of hearing, and would you speak up, please?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
My redneck roommate was yelling at me a minute ago.
At me?
No, at me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
See, the problem is that he drinks his vodka, and then he thinks I did it.
I can't understand.
I'm here on the other line to tell you that he's a liar and a thief and a cheat.
So, are you going to move your car?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm standing in my driveway, ma'am, with my garage lights on. There's no car behind me.
I don't want to see you cut your toenails.
I can cut my damn toenails wherever I like.
I wouldn't take your toenail clippers.
Ma'am?
Yes?
I live on Chatham.
What's that?
Chatham Street.
Chattery teeth.
I live on Chatham Street.
Oh, you have chattery teeth. You should put something on. It might be cold outside.
No. I live in Trailwood West.
You need some rest.
I live in a house in Trailwood West.
You're not a human being. I'm not saying that Hitler is right, but you ought to be killed.
I live in Payson.
Every last one of you. There ain't never been a day alive that was.
What did you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said he paid somebody to do something.
I live in Payson, Arizona.
Wow.
Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing?
Fine.
Mr. Parker.
Yes.
How you doing, dear?
Fine.
That's not your name.
I think this is the guy that's parked in the space, though.
Yes. Mr. Barrow, move that piece of crap.
Hold on. Ma'am, I'm very deaf.
Fucking space.
I'm very deaf and I can't hear. Would you talk to my wife, please? Maybe she can understand what's going on.
Is she the one who stole his vodka? Because he won't shut up about it.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
If you can understand what's going on.
Said to go move the car out of his parking space.
Talk to him.
I did. He said to get my ugly ass car out of his parking space.
Talk to him.
Hello?
I can't.
Hello? Yes? I never said ugly ass, did I? You said ugly ass car. Oh.
Must
Well,
have
it is
been
ugly.
Yeah, I guess it is. See, we're looking at it right now. Where do you live? On your street.
You know where we live, right here on Green Pines.
On Green Pines?
Yeah.
I live on Chatham.
Chatham?
Yes.
In Payson. I know.
Payson?
Yes.
In Payson. On
Yeah.
Chatham.
What did I say?
You said
Greenbrier.
Greenbrier? Where the hell is Greenbrier? We're on Chatham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop trying
Look,
to
Mrs.
confuse
Parker, is he too drunk to go and move the car? Maybe you could do it.
Yeah, you move it.
No, my husband doesn't drink.
Because Ray here is saying that he drank all his vodka.
Your husband drank all the vodka.
My husband doesn't drink.
That's what he says.
He said you drank all the vodka. Oh, it's somebody just being funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. She heard me
It
laughing
was
in the
fun.
background.
It was like passing the phone back and forth, going outside.
Yeah, I know. Now somebody's going to be coming over, like the cops will be over complaining about me, yelling about someone stealing my vodka. Oh, boy. Well, do you feel like going again, or do we want to chat about something? What can we chat about? Advertising on KDKPrankCalls.com.
Yeah. There's a huge untapped market out there
Yeah.
for advertising.
Well, I like the Google AdSense because it'll search your page and try to find things that it thinks are appropriate that the people might be interested in. You know,
Right.
it might pick out prank calls and it'll have like a prank call up there, or a bulletin board. It'll have like bulletin board software out there.
So what do you get if someone clicks through?
It depends on whether they buy something. You get a percentage of what they buy. If they do buy something, you get like a small percentage off of it. And if they click on it and don't buy nothing, then I think you don't get anything. You only get paid if they buy something by clicking. Which is why the targeted ads are better, because, you know, the odds that people are interested in what they're selling are better. Plus, Google is a reputable company.
Yeah, very reputable.
Well,
you know the lady, what is her name? Marissa Mayer?
let me make sure I clicked over. Okay. For some reason, I was getting paranoid that they were still listening. Okay, what were you saying?
I met the woman who was one of the co-founders of Google.
Oh, really?
Marissa Mayer.
Is she still with it, or did she sell out?
No, she's still with it.
Uh-huh. So she's
I'm
probably
sure she
a
doesn't
billionaire.
have to be. She's probably filthy rich.
Yeah, she's probably a billionaire at this point. Google was so profitable.
She's one of them people, though, when you meet her, she's just like, it's like, how can one person have that much energy? She's just like, la 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 la. I'm just like, slow down, woman.
Do you feel like doing a black lady?
No, I'm not into black ladies.
Well, you're going to do a black lady anyway.
Amira?
Hi, the Queen is unable to answer the phone at the moment. Can you please date and time that you called, and I'll get back to you.
Back to you. Damn, the police is out. Hear that shit? Police is coming. Damn, there's like a shakedown going on right outside my door.
Hey, Amira? How you doing, girlfriend?
Hey.
Listen, I'm calling because your old man told me that you're still doing that hoeing, and I just got out of the joint, and I've been with men for the last 10 years, so I need you to turn me straight again. Turn me out, as it were.
Word.
Turn this mother out.
Go fuck your mother, motherfucker, then she'll turn you out.
Hey, Amira. Somehow I have the feeling that she was there listening.
You were right.
Oh, that was so worth it. I'm having a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm only on beer number 3, and I haven't even smoked any weed yet. Maybe that's a sign.
What does STGHM stand for?
Saint Gay Hispanic Male.
Straight, gay?
No, Saint.
Saint.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the patron saint of gay Hispanic men. The Curse of Lonos. This is the phone number for the lady who runs the local ASPCA. She's a fat Trekkie bitch. Here's an idea. The local newspaper is called the Northern Light. You should ring her up and tell her that you're from the Northern Light and you're making a late-night call to bust her on supposed scandals of bestiality going on in the grooming center.
Oh, man.
I'm going to call at 1 in the morning and accuse some lady of molesting her animals. Animal lovers would be very sensitive about that. But I think we have the phone number for Susanna Muldowney, the underdog lady.
Mm-hmm.
It just may be her coming in from Mr. Satan. And I've been wanting to call...
Mr. Satan.
Nobody knows who... well, I don't just... I feel weird just saying Satan.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta... Oh, okay. I'm Googling. The Zesty... No, Dennis Muldowney. Who knows?
If you do a search on Underdog Lady, you'll find... or do a Google image search for Underdog Lady, and you'll find some very interesting pictures of her. Nobody knows who she is, but she's like a local legend from being on like Howard Stern's WOR TV show back in the day. And we're going to call her right now.
Crazy ass German.
Say you want to book her for a bar mitzvah. You have to do her underdog dance.
Hello?
Hi, Susan?
Who?
Hi, this is Jack. I'm looking for Susan Muldowney.
Oh, you have the wrong number.
She does an underdog thing. And she's also Vlad the Impaler. Hello?
Please enter the number you wish to call.
I am a performance artist who portrays characters.
You want to call Bigfoot Guy?
Please enter the number you wish.
Organization.
No, he's like a cop.
Hello? Hi, this is Jack from the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to talk with the man of the house.
He's not here right now.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Well, I had some specific questions, for him. Could you relay them to him so that maybe he could think on them and get back to me?
Okay.
Okay, so, there are some obvious questions that I thought maybe he could answer as part of the whole, because I'm trying to write an article and I want him to come up with answers for these.
Okay. Did you want to call him back tomorrow or something?
Yeah. Well, let's try the first question, okay?
Okay, it's 11 o'clock and I'm asleep.
No, you're
call
not.
him back
You're talking
tomorrow,
on the
okay?
phone.
Huh?
You're talking right now, right?
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I want to try the Bigfoot Guy sometime in the afternoon. Who cares if he's pissed?
Be ready to ask the obvious question. Where is the costume?
Where's the costume? I wonder if Randy would have
Please
a
enter
sense
the
of
number
humor.
you wish to call.
Who are we going to call now? The surfing rabbi?
Surfing
Please enter the...
Hello, Debbie.
Hi, I'm looking for the rabbi.
Who?
I'm looking for the surfing rabbi.
I think you got the wrong number.
Because it's a kosher surf camp that I'm looking for.
What is it regarding?
A kosher surf camp?
I think you got the wrong number.
What? What happened?
Well, this is you have actually called an automatic door company.
An automatic door company?
Yeah, that's who you called right now.
It was supposed to be the surfing rabbi.
You know what? This may be okay. Because, if I got an automatic door, maybe we could, like, cut it into the shape of a surfboard.
Really? That's just retarded. You know, you've had way too much to drink, and you need to really stop drinking my vodka. And you got my cigarette papers all wet?
Hey, no, seriously, if I took the automatic door and I cut it into the shape of a surfboard, sir, do you think that would work?
I don't think so.
You know the little motor that comes with the automatic door? Maybe you could, like, hook it up to, like, a remote control, and I could, like, turn the fin back and forth on the, it'll be like an automatic surfboard. Shit, you should be paying me for these ideas.
Okay, whatever. I've got to go.
Alright, don't steal my idea, though.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Please enter the number you wish to call.
One more.
Okay.
We're going to try to call Beetlejuice.
Please enter the number you wish to call.
His lectures include topics such as, can I be Jewish and still a professional surfer?
The Surfing Rabbi?
Yeah, surfingrabbi.com.
There's a website for this.
Why does Israel have such a lousy surf?
Because they blew it up.
Who are we calling now?
Beetlejuice.
Oh,
No, we're getting Beetle mail.
Hey, how you doing? This is Sean, and you reached the office to book Beetlejuice and other celebrities from the show.
Oh, man. I don't want to book a celebrity. I want to get him out of his house with his little pinhead all drunk. 75-year-old porn star.
Ew.
It's a foreign number, though, because there's only 8 digits here. It's got to be fucked up or somebody forgot a couple numbers.
Let me see if I haven't been looking if someone sent me any numbers. Oh, yeah, Mr. Peepers sent me a bunch.
Mr. Peepers is the best. He's the one who gave us Amazing Randy tonight, the real Amazing Randy.
Ted Nugent.
We have more celebrities tonight on the regular show than we did on the supposed celebrity show last week.
Taco El Sinaloense. Doggone Poop Jones. Maxie's Poop and Scoop.
Alright, Ted, don't make me give you the crickets.
Shut up.
You're repeating all numbers we've repeated already.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll call the
Probably
UFO hotline again.
I started from the top, so if you start from the bottom, we won't be calling the same people, probably, maybe.
Or I won't call the UFO hotline again.
Sure.
Alright.
We ever get anybody last time?
No, I think we got an answering machine once.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ah! Ah! See? The UFOs are coming.
They're beating you up. That's the sound of the UFO machine warming up.
Fucking broke-ass phone. Hello? Hello?
Yes, may I help you?
Hi, my name is Jack. Have I reached the UFO hotline?
For Pennsylvania.
Okay. I was out in my backyard, and there was this disc-shaped object that stood still for several hours above my home. And it was really far up, but see, the crazy thing was, as I was looking at it, it seemed to get closer, but it wasn't actually moving. Has anybody else called in anything?
Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Where are you calling from?
Hold on one second. Hold on. Someone's at the front door. Hello?
Yes.
That's funny. The doorbell just rang, but I opened the door and there was no one there.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Hold on. Oh my God, the windows are starting to open and close.
You have a number I can give you a call back?
Oh God, a light bulb just popped. Oh no.
No. No.
Hello? Sir?
Hey.
The aliens are here and they're gay.
I'm an alien, and I'm here to give you an anal probe. It's fabulous!
Oh no, Brian Boitano from another planet.
You won't remember a thing.
Please enter the number you wish to call.
Oh.
I'm surprised we got a person for the UFO
Please enter
hotline.
the number you wish to call.
I know. I was expecting to, leave an answering machine message. I actually got a person that knows what to do.
Yeah. We got 29 lunatics in the chat room. How many are listening? I'm going to open up my radio toolbox again. We've got 81 people listening. Not as good as last week, but not bad. Well, Ted, you want to try one more? Are we done? Or... I saw Rebel. I was expecting him. If you would be calling in, I was expecting Rebel to be with you.
I don't know if I can get him on the phone, if he wants to or not.
No, he's gone from the chat room.
Oh, because he said something about wanting to do calls.
Oh, really?
Well, I think Neil wanted to call in, so...
Okay.
If she still can, if she's still around.
Okay.
Alright.
It was great talking to you, Ted. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, later.
Peace. Everybody, that was the founder of PCU Prank Call Radio, and the what would we call him? He would call the president, the program director, the general manager, whatever bogus title you want to put on it. He's the guy who started PCU. That was Ted, the janitor. No, Ted the programmer. Anyway, I gotta go take a break because I've been talking for a long time, and I have only had I'm on beer number 3, and it's 3/4 of the way full, so I'm not even getting drunk tonight. So let me play something while I go take a piss, and I'll be right back. You can enjoy this one.
Think everything's fun, it's not. And I want you to quit stealing my vodka. No. I know what you're doing. Sorry, I see what happened. I mark it and I find what is happening. You're a liar, Ray. You are a rotten little liar, man. Lady. Pardon me, lady.
I'm going to go around here. I'm going to pack a cigarette to you.
Yeah, get me some vodka.
Fuck you, Tucker.
Get me some vodka. You
No.
vodka.
You drank it yourself.
No, I didn't. Ray.
But-
No, I didn't.
Ray, you going to get cigarettes? Yes. Then give me a pack.
Get me some vodka, sir.
I wouldn't get you a fucking...
You stole my
I
money
wouldn't
and
get you
you put me in jail. Come on.
I wouldn't give you shit.
Go ahead. That's
If you want cigarettes, you should have...
I don't want cigarettes. I have cigarettes.
No, that's right.
I always do have cigarettes.
No.
And I don't ask for money either.
I'll pay you.
I don't ask for money. You do every time. You're a cheap little bitch.
I don't ask for money.
Yeah.
$1.75. Give me a pack of Marlboro.
All right.
Marlboro
vodka.
Yeah. No way. You cocksucker. I wouldn't buy you a fucking
Of course you drank it all up.
I don't think
You drank it.
You're a lying son of a...
I am not a lying son of a bitch. You know exactly what happened. You drank it, and you drank the wine, and you are drunk. And that is why you did what you did. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you telling me how many friends you have. You don't have any friends. Tony has friends. I have friends. Don Silver has friends. Francis Lind has friends. Janet Simon has friends. You don't have friends.
And I'm back. And somebody tried to call during the break, and I didn't pick up the phone because it was during the break. Ooh, that was a reverb. I'm very gassy, even though I'm not even done with beer number 3 yet. It'll be a long night tonight because I'm still not tired. I'm going on 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm still nowhere near tired. So it's going to be a late night tonight. So don't count on anybody coming on after me. And you know, just to be a prick, I'm going to play like random audio after the show. So it's like 5 o'clock in the morning before I finally get off, and nobody's going to want to go on. I'm going to lose every single listener after I go off the air. I'm going to play fucking Wing and Mrs. Miller for an hour until everybody tunes out. Anyway, let me go. You know, I forgot to sign on to the AIM. I'm going to start up the AIM name right now. If people want to send me instant feedback through PCU Live on AIM, they'll be able to do so in a moment.
Kitty Lunatic, you're on the air.
Hey.
Hey. Who we got this week? Randy Dandy?
No, it's Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself? You?
We're having a great show tonight, so I'm fabulous.
I know. You know what you should do? I was thinking regarding the psychic and the anti-psychic you called tonight.
Uh-huh.
You should call them back sometimes, doesn't really matter when, and say, like, you want to do, like, a follow-up promo thing, and then just have them do a little thing like, you're watching, or you're listening to PC radio, blah, blah, blah.
I'm not a star fucker, though. It doesn't really impress me all that much that famous people are talking to me, you know?
No, but here's what I say you should do. You then edit together a promo where it's both of them, and she's saying, like, oh, I predicted Princess Di's death and this and that, and then it's him saying, like, oh, all that's bullshit, and then it ends with them both saying you're listening to PCU.
That'd be good.
Something like that.
That's a good idea. I gotta remember, like, when I'm talking to famous people, to get them to do a promo. I always forget because I'm not...
I don't know. I get excited for you when you have semi-famous people.
Huh?
For some reason, I get excited for you when you get semi-famous people.
You get excited? I get excited a little, too. I got excited about James Randi. Not so much about Fran, because Fran is cool, but not many people know who she is. But James Randi I've known about since I was a little kid. Seen him on Johnny Carson, David Letterman, and Conan and everything. And he's always
I've heard the Randy name before.
What's that?
I've heard his name before, but I couldn't, like, place
Well, go to randy.org and you can check out the amazing Randy. You can, if you prove your psychic abilities to him, he'll pay you $1 million. It used to be $100,000, now it's $1 million. Because he knows ain't nobody ever going to win. I doubt James Randi even has $1 million, but... He's never going to have to pay it, so it doesn't matter. It could be $1 billion. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right, now you're heading into cricket territory. What did you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, I wanted to tell you that, and I'll do a call if you want to.
Have you ever done a prank call before?
Yeah.
A good one? Ha, I stumped you there. Okay, let's see who we can call. Phil?
Yep.
We probably got mere seconds before the phone dies.
Okay.
Any minute now.
Hello?
Buford?
Uh-huh.
Hi, this is Jonathan from across the street, and I'm wondering, did I leave my shot glasses at your house?
Leave your what?
I'm asking if I left my shot glasses at your house, because I have this whole collection of, they're Michael Jackson Thriller shot glasses, and I want to know if, I think I left them at your place, or maybe it was the guy next to you, I'm not really sure. Do you know what I'm talking about?
When have you been to my house?
What?
When have you been to my house?
I've been...
And the phone just died. Nobody can say I was lying because you heard the fucker beeping in the background for a hell of a lot longer than it normally does before it dies. And I'm going to go put this right back on the cradle because if I give it like a half hour of charging, it'll be good for another half hour, probably, or so. And in the meantime, I can go grab the other phone because we have two, you know. The other one is just a piece of crap and only lasts like a half hour at a time. So, let me play another one of these new Sean Ward prank calls that he sent to me in an email earlier today, and I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hello, Teresa. How you doing, baby?
Jack Fowler.
How are you?
You fine, you?
I'm alright, except my kids just told me they're going to put me in a nursing home.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
You say name.
They told me they was going to put me in a nursing home.
I'm sorry, not speak English.
Well, what do you speak, baby? I
speak Portuguese.
Yeah, I speak that for everything. How you say nursing home in Portuguese?
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Hello, I need to speak to Maurice, please.
You need to speak to Maurice, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not here right now.
But when's he going to be back?
When's he going to be back? Probably in half an hour.
Well, maybe you can help me. Who are them kids that live next door to you?
Who is this?
This is Mabel speaking. I live up at the end of the block. And I got the kids from next door to you, number 124, coming down to my house. They know I'm old. They know I'm a senior citizen. I can't get around too easy. So they're running amok on my lawn and overrunning my property. And I was going to enlist your help in talking to these kids and their parents to try to stop this here.
Where do you live?
I'm living up, I'm in number 80. I'm down the street at number 80.
Number 80 on what street?
Over the street. We all living in Boulevard. I just moved in a few months ago, taking care of my grandkids.
Okay.
And I need your help with them kids next door to you at 124, because they overrunning my property, and I need you to help me, because their parents ain't gonna listen to old Mabel. She go knocking in there, knock by herself.
Well, what kids are you talking about?
Their own kids are overrunning my property.
Well, how old are they?
Oh, they're the little ones, the kids. One's like a medium size, and one's a little bit bigger than medium size.
Well, I don't know how you... Where did you get this phone number?
I just found it in the notes that my kids got. My boy, Raymond, he married now, and he got notes on all the people in the neighborhood because he been doing some spying from the bushes.
What? He's been doing spying from the bushes?
Yeah, he was going through his mail. He's been doing all types of ill, shady things to get some information on the neighbors. Just in case we ended up in a situation not unlike the one we're
Okay, can I have your phone number and I'll call you right back? What's your name and your phone number?
I'm a little bit hesitant to give that kind of information.
Well, you have Morris's phone number.
KK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello.
I haven't called in before.
Oh, hey. Well, stop reading into the phone. Okay. And what is your chat room name so we know who you be?
Master STGHM.
Oh, you've never called in here before? Why not?
I don't know. I've called into Sean Ward and Monkey Phone a lot of times.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to let everybody know in the chat room that it's my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday today?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. How old are you today?
I'm 15.
15. That means Monkey Phone Mark gets to spank you 15 times. Or Kinky if he shows up again.
At least I'm still older than some people.
Who? I think you just might be the youngest.
No, I'm older than Mark and Matt.
Oh, okay. So that means you can beat them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how'd the show go last night? I missed the first 2 or 3 hours or whatever.
I missed all of it.
Yeah, pretty much. I showed up late. I caught like the last hour, maybe.
I spent the night at my friend's house and I stayed up all night playing The Sims 2.
Oh, yeah? Exciting.
It's not really exciting.
No, I know. I was being facetious. I said feces.
But I was up till 4, and I slept till noon, and I found out that my friend makes these weird noises.
Hang on a second. Keep that thought. I'm going to call somebody and just tell them that. Okay?
Okay.
That story you were just telling me, I'm just going to call somebody and just launch right into that story. Okay?
Alright.
We're calling up, let's call up Jerome Cramp, because he's an old guy.
her name. So what's your name and phone number?
Right. My name is Mabel. Old Mabel, you can call me. I live up on the corner.
You live on 80 High?
That's right.
For English, press
number 8.
Please enter.
And these kids come running amok on my property.
And where do you think I live?
Oh, you live up the street.
$2.81.
Yeah, way up.
Please enter the number.
Right. And I need your assistance to help this situation with these kids.
Well, the kid next door to me, the kids are very young kids, so I don't think you're talking about them.
Okay. Don't let me get a word in edgewise. Just keep going with the story. Hey there? Hello?
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 Hello? Hello?
Hello?
How are you?
Who is this?
This is me. You know me. We got disconnected.
What number are you dialing?
Why does that matter? Well, I was just telling you this funny thing that happened to me last night. I was at my friend's house, and I was up all night playing The Sims 2, and then my friend started making these weird noises at around 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. Hello? Hello?
Oh, well. So.
She didn't reply.
Well, Mr. Stickum, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, where did the Saint Gay Haitian male come from, or whatever?
I don't know. It makes about just as much sense as Stigum.
Well, everybody asks me that.
Well, you're the patron saint of Hispanic gay men.
Yeah, I came up with that when I was like 11.
Oh, I know. I heard the story. You wrote it in the PC bulletin boards.
Oh yeah.
You're one of the only people who understood that you're supposed to tell a little about yourself in the introduction. Some people miss the point.
I saw everybody who posted there.
Yeah.
Understood. Unless they posted,
and
like
your
one
real name
person
is Nick
posted a
or
picture.
something?
Yeah, my name is Nick.
Nick. Okay, well, Nick, I'm going to let you go so that I can move on and finish the line and let somebody else get in here. But it was nice to hear from you.
Okay.
Peace out, bro. Bye.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I'm at number 8.
Phone number.
I just found it in the notes that my kids got. My boy Raymond, he married now, and he got notes on all the people in the neighborhood because he been doing some spying from the bushes.
Kitty Kids Lunatic Furniture on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Monkey Phone Mark.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just got back from a party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You get lucky?
No.
No? You didn't make out with any hot chickie D's or anything?
Oh, I was just saying that to egg you on because, like, you don't think people of our age should be doing things sexual.
Well, kissing is okay. I'm talking sex.
Oh.
So you can get oral. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you still have real sex.
Okay.
And I guess you could butt fuck her, too.
Yeah.
Because she can't get pregnant that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't I supposed to, give people psychic readings?
You want to give a psychic reading?
Yes.
Okay, you got your guitar with you so you can do a musical psychic reading?
I got an acoustic guitar. That's my brother's.
Awesome. That's all we need. Okay,
But I could also use mine, which is in tune, and it's got a giant amp.
Well, we don't want to be loud because then your mom comes in and yells at you.
My mom's at work.
Okay, well then crank it up.
Okay.
Well, the acoustic guitar will be faster and easier, won't it?
No, acoustic guitars suck.
Okay. Well, now go ahead and spend 5 minutes to hook up your guitar. I'll sit here and wait. It's not like I'm doing an internet radio show or nothing.
I know.
You have it set up already?
I've got to, I'll talk to you while I do it.
Okay. So,
you a psychic reading.
Or I can tell people in the chat room, you know, they can pose me their questions, and I'll read them, and you can do a singing psychic fortune for them.
Yes, I can.
So they know what the world has in store for them for the coming year.
I almost got it.
Okay.
I'm bending down to get the cord.
Uh-oh, we got clones trying to come into the chat room.
Those bastards. I hate them.
Too bad Satan can't be here all the time. I love it when Satan's here and people try to start shit.
I think I got it. What? Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, now you understand Fran's style from the couple songs that she sang earlier.
No, I was at a party.
Oh. Well, then you can just freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
What, she play chords or?
Well, she makes up lyrics and just strums the guitar.
Okay.
So you can do that for me. You can tell my fortune.
Yes.
We'll start with me, and then we can go to other people in the chat room who are interested.
Okay. Or you could ask me a question, and I can predict it.
Okay, I'll ask you, how long will my cats live?
Wait, what?
How long will my cats live?
The cats are gonna die tomorrow. The cats are gonna die tomorrow. 'Cause they escaped. And then they got hit by a car. Matt, could you hold the phone for me? It's kind of hard. Okay, thank you. Did you like that song?
It was lovely. It was beautiful.
I know.
Now,
That was very good, Mark.
here's another question. Who is Tinky?
Get your finger out of my mouth, Matt. Let go of my guitar. Get off of my guitar. You're being annoying.
You have to be more talented.
Kinky-ish on Ward. Kinky-ish on Ward. Hi, KDK.
Hey.
Here's Ron. He's being a douche.
Oh, is he? A DB?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
D-bag.
A D-bag. Okay, how about, nobody is posing any questions to you yet in the chat room, I don't think. I don't see any coming in here. Dr. Phil wants to know, will he ever get laid?
Okay. Wait, I guess. Matt turned me down. Okay. No!
Oh, Phil's never, ever, ever going to get laid.
No, he isn't.
No.
Okay. I've got enough in me for one more.
Okay. Will KDK ever be world famous like the Jerky Boys or the Touch-Tone Terrorists?
No.
You bastard. Well, that was Mark the Singing Psychic.
Yes.
That was Mark Baskerville, the Singing Psychic.
Yes, I'm psychic.
Do you feel like calling somebody and reading their psychic prediction?
Yeah, but I'll play guitar too if you want. Should I?
No, I think we ought to call up a random person and you start singing their psychic. Or singing their prediction.
Okay.
I'm going to call up to somebody that we called before, but we're calling them back because it's a funny sounding old lady. Okay.
What? He's been doing spying from the bushes.
He was going through his mail, been doing all types of ill, shady things to get some information on the neighbors. Just in case we ended up in the situation out of life.
Okay, can I have your phone number and I'll call you right back? What's your phone name and your phone number?
I'm a little bit hesitant to give that kind of information.
Well, you have Morris's phone number and name. So what's your name and phone number?
Right. My name is Mabel. Old Mabel used to call me. I live up on the corner.
You live on 80 Hunt?
That's right. Number 80. And these kids come running amok on my property.
And where do you...
incoming message. Press 02. For help, press 10. 2 old messages.
Hey, it's me, Alex. You guys must be out gallivanting. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Saturday, 11:10 a.m.
Hi, Grandpa. This is Lisa. I just kind of wondering how you're getting along. Just called to talk. Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
Saturday, 2:52 p.m. End of messages. Two old messages.
Hey, it's me, Alex. Hey, it's me, Alex. You guys must be out gallivanting. Hi, Grandpa. This What is are you Lisa. trying to do? I just kind of
Change your outgoing message.
End of messages.
I'm waiting for the menu to come back to tell me what I have to dial to change the outgoing message. So I can, like, be like Grandpa yelling about his ungrateful kids never calling.
Okay.
What the hell?
It's beeping.
That's his EKG. He's flatlining. Hello? Grandpa?
Grandpa's dead.
That was a flatline. It went beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. I know, because my mom's a nurse. You don't have to tell me.
Give me the paddle. Well, I guess I can't mess with his machine.
No, that's impossible.
That's impossible. Let's try.
I think I live.
Oh, but you live up the street from me.
Yeah, way up.
That's right. And I need your assistance to help me in a situation with these kids.
Well, the kid next door to me, the kids are very young kids, so I don't think you're talking about them.
They were hitting the cat and stealing the mail.
Hitting the cat. And how old are these kids? Do you know Mabel? Somebody called Mabel across the street from you? Well, I don't know. I don't know you, but
with a big tree.
Well, I'm sure.
Minutes.
Voicemail. Hello?
Please enter your passcode. Please enter your passcode. Please enter. Please enter your passcode. Please enter your passcode. 222 is not a valid passcode. Please enter your passcode. Please enter your passcode. 551. Thank you for calling.
Oh, I hung up on me.
Nicola got gassy.
You don't mean I'm trying to figure out who you mean because I have two boys, but they're
maybe it's your kids doing it.
My kids are doing it.
Your
75 minutes.
Okay, you there?
Yes.
Nicola Gassy.
Nicola gassy.
Oh, they're busy. Okay. I lied. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to hang up. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go because we got 15 minutes left and I got to wrap up the show.
Oh, darn.
Okay. Peace out, Mark.
All right.
And everybody don't forget to listen. Everybody don't forget to listen to Monkey Phone's Retard Night every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, because we get the least listeners on PCU.
Do you really?
I think we do, yeah.
I don't think so. You get much more than Blackout when he was on here, so be happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.
That was Monkey Phone Mark from... Oh, my mic is real low. That was Monkey Phone Mark from monkeyphone.net. Visit the site, listen to the prank calls and everything. You can also hear the stuff by going to the Hosted Pranks page at kdkprankcalls.com. And it's about time for me to wrap up the program, so let me look for files that I was supposed to play tonight and haven't. Let's see if there's anything that I wanted to play but haven't.
So I'd like you to feel and love our brand new game. This is what we did at the weekend. See, this is the kind of exciting weekends that I have. So if you come and let me stay at your place, this is the kind of entertainment I can offer, like 24/7. So we phone up a Chinese takeaway, and you make an order, right? And then what we do is put them on hold, and you call up another Chinese takeaway. Then we get the first one to repeat the order to the second one.
Chicken, sweet corn, crab meat, or hot and sour.
Crab meat would be really good, thank you, yeah. Okay, some prawn crackers?
Yeah.
Also, maybe, do you have lemon chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like one of those, please.
Thank you.
And also, because there's quite a few people coming around, I'd like to have 4 egg fried rice if possible.
4 portion egg fried rice, yeah.
Yeah. If you could you just read the order back to me to make sure I got it right?
Yeah, so you got one,
Oh, give me a second, sorry. One of my friends is coming in, I think they want to add to the order.
Okay.
Give me a second, and I'll get him to read the order back to them, alright?
Okay.
Give me a sec. Right, he's on hold, and now let's call Chinese Takeaway 2.
Hello?
Hello, can I make an order, please?
Yeah.
If you can just hang on a minute, my friend will give you the order, alright?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read back the order, please?
So you got one chicken egg fouillon? Hello? Hello? Yeah? Yeah, you got one chicken egg fouillon? Chicken and egg fouillon. Chicken fouillon, yeah? Yeah, and then 1 crab meat sweet corn soup. Yeah. And a portion prawn crackers. Yeah. And lemon chicken. Yeah. 4 portion egg fried rice. Yeah. That's it. Okay, thank you. So, how soon can you get here? About half an hour, okay? Yeah, under what name? Pardon? What name? The driver. The delivery driver. What name you mean? Well, we don't do delivery. Huh? We don't do delivery. We do delivery. We don't. Are you coming to collect it? Yeah, you come and collect it, yeah. Oh, you coming to collect it? Yeah, you come and collect it if you ordered it. Oh, right. I thought he said it's a delivery, innit? No, we don't do delivery at all. The only delivery we do was the pizza up the road. Oh, so you coming to collect this food, yeah? Yeah, correct, yeah. Okay. When you coming? Oh, what do you mean? I said when you coming, not me. Huh? You come and pick them up. Pick what up? Well, you just order food, you take away shop here. You just order the food from this takeaway. What do you mean? I said you just order the food from this takeaway. Yeah? Are you coming to pick it up, or you want to get it delivered? Which takeaway are you? Hey, listen, mate, forget it, okay?
Got Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go round every 200 million years. And our galaxy is only one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe.